Something that is, I guess, sort of therapeutic for me is to start a new journal spread each week. And I do each one of them a little bit different. You can look through some of my other videos on my sketchbook and see how it is that I've done different journal spreads. But essentially, this page here, these two pages, are for me to write about my day, or about whatever I want to, I guess, for each day. And there's one for each day of the week, including a space in the middle there for the month, which is September 9th through the 15th. And then there's another space in the middle for a quote on the other side. And then there is a blank one, which maybe a to-do list or just an extra space. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Anyway, so first I grid the paper off, as you can see, and I've got some other journals where I do that, or other videos where I do that. But then I watercolor. In this particular one, I'm watercoloring in each little section just to make it a little bit more beautiful, a little bit more interesting. And so basically I start off with water, just plain water, and I paint the area that I want to add color to. And after I add that water, the paint will just kind of move freely in that space, but will not go outside the line because I don't paint any water outside the line. And I just added a little bit of color to each one, to little pieces. I guess my rule for this one was to have a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red in each section. And then I just kind of let it fade into one another. First I paint the water in, and then I drop a couple of drops of color into it and spread it around a little bit. Taking care to paint around the letters, my block letters there. I eventually will write on top of this color, probably using a black artist pen, like a Sharpie pen or a Stedlater or Pigma. Those are my favorite pens. And I'll just fill in a little bit about each day. You know, it won't be a whole lot, obviously, because these sections are small, but it'll basically give me a reminder of what I did that day. So 20 years from now, when I look back at it, I can remember my life a little bit more fully. Or as I jokingly have said before, when they make the movie about my life, they can get the details right for my sketchbooks. So anyway, nothing real fancy, but a little bit of watercolor in the right places does make it look a little bit more beautiful, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more artsy, and also it's just a little bit therapeutic, I think, you know, to stop and zone out and think about life while I'm absent-mindedly filling watercolor into these little sections. So there it is. Just a short video today. Hope it helps. Hope you can use this information. And like I've said before, go make some art.